Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Felicia. Everybody calls me Flick. You are probably looking at me like I'm a little bit mad. I promise I'm not, or maybe just a little bit, but I have 2 kids, so that's to be expected. No, just joking. I am using all the bits in my budget box as promised. I did promise you a part 2 because a few people wanted to see the products in action. But also I thought I would go in with my Love Tapes Wedding Wish palette, and thought, well, what better look to do with the Wedding Wish palette than a glammed up bridal look. Made sense. So I thought, well, if I'm going to do that, I may as well find my hair comb that I had for my wedding, put on the jewellery that I had, you know, my earrings. This isn't my veil for my wedding. This is the one that I gave to my kids for their dressing up box. But close enough, it'll do. But yeah, if you want to see how I got this look and how I got on with the products using them in action, then keep on watching. Right, so let's zoom you in a little bit. So obviously I am starting barefaced, so we are going in with a few bits today. So we've got the new P.Louise brow balm, we have the brow paints, I've got the peach base, my normal base, and also number 6, and we also have the Wedding Wish Love Tapes palette. I have actually used this, I'm just really extra and still keep it in the box and the bubble wrap, just because I'm really worried that I am gonna like drop it and smash it. So yeah, I'm just a bit extra. So yeah, on that note, what I am going to do is I want to take these paints out and swatch them and see which one is going to work better for me. I've got the, right, any One Tree Hill fans, go on Spotify or Apple Music or whatever and get up the Drama Queens podcast. It is Sophia Bush, Hailey Burton, sorry, and Bethany Joy Lenz, so Brooke, Peyton and Hailey. They have a podcast now about all things One Tree Hill. Episode 2 is now out, and yeah, I'm now listening to it. I just put it on. So yeah, I'm going to swatch these because I'm not too sure which one's going to be best. I think mochaccino might be, but we will see. This one is espresso. So that is espresso, which obviously, as you can see, is quite dark. So coral, I think that one's going to be great for your brows. Oh yeah, okay. Mochaccino, which is this one, is definitely more my shade. So I will be repurchasing. I'm going to just put a bit more of that on the back of my hand. I will be repurchasing the brow kit in that shade, I think, because I've got hazelnut latte, which is a lot warmer. It's a bit lighter, but it's a lot warmer, and I can make it work, but if I can obviously get a bit of a better match, then that's great. So let's just wipe espresso from the back of my hand. Espresso back in the brow in the brow cup. Let's call it the brow cup. Back in the brow cup you go. Okay, so brow balm, spoolie, how-to card, and little brow balm. So let's read the instructions again. So run your spoolie brush gently over the brow balm, picking up a small amount of product. A soft cream texture, so a little goes a long way. Repeatedly climb the brow balm through the brow hairs in the direction you would like them to go. We suggest upward strokes for the front of the brow and diagonal motions for the body and tail of the brow. We'll provide flexibility so you can either using a flat instrument, either end the brush of your finger to roll and smooth down the hairs, adhering them to the skin. Okay. Let's do the zoomed in side of this mirror. It is very soft, well, like, I don't know if to see it. No way to see that. That's not focusing. But like, I have that. It's picked up a decent amount, so Wow, okay, that grips. That really, really grips. Wow, okay. So that's, let me zoom you in a bit more. So that's one brow. Obviously it isn't filled in, it's just using that brow balm. But it's so soft, it's so easy to apply. And that worked, you can feel it gripping as you're putting it on. I like that. I'm intrigued to see how it's going to work, like filling in afterwards. I probably should have waited to put that brow paint on the back of my hand actually, but we'll see. Let's see the other one. Okay, so second brow is fluffed up. I'm really liking this. Right, so I've got the brow paint on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna take my little brush, probably not the best, but I really need to get a really thin brow brush. I'm just using a Primark one that was there. Okay, so I definitely need a thinner brush because as you can see that just went on very thick on that like one bit there. I got a thinner brush, I need a thinner brush. This is really not good look. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I've kind of cleaned it up. See, I don't know how. This is what confuses me when people do soap brows as well. Like, how do you work around, like, if you need to fill your brows in? Do you do it before? Do you do it after? Like, how do people do it? Someone in the comments, please tell me, how do you, if you need to fill in your brows and you're going to do like fluffy soap brows, someone please tell me how you would go about doing it, because I'm pretty sure I'm doing it wrong looking at my brows. Someone please, maybe it'll look fine once I've like cleaned it up underneath with concealer and I've done my eyes and everything else. I just feel like I'm probably doing it a bit wrong. I should have maybe done it in reverse order. I'm going to do the other one and then I'll be back. Right, so brows are, I redid them. I took them off and did the paints first and then went in with the brow balm, and I think they've come out a bit better. They're still a bit blocky for me. I think it's going to take me a hot minute just to figure out the way that works for me. If anyone's got any tips, then please by all means put them in the comments, because this is still new territory for me. I couldn't even get the grip of soap brows, for crying out loud, so please by all means get in the comments. So now we're going to go in with the Wedding Wish Love Takes palette. Again, I have used this. I am just extra and keep it in the box and the bubble wrap because I'm terrified that I'm going to drop it and smash it. And this was a birthday present from Georgia. Let me just, yeah, this was a birthday present from the lovely Georgia. Thank you, Georgia. Just realised I went on straight onto episode 2 on this thing and I missed the first episode. I'm going to have to go back and listen to the first one again. So, right, this is what the outside looks like. Inside it has got a mirror here, but yeah, this is what it looks like. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to go in with this dark pink shade here, Forever Yours, first. Go in with that one. I'm going to take this. I'm going to obviously do my usual one eye on, one eye off. I'm going to take this brush. I'm going to use that shade first. And I'm just going to stamp that kind of throughout my crease. Obviously I have carved out my brow and laid down my base all over my lid. I did use shade number 2. I'm probably at least halfway through that tube by now and I've had it for ages. I can't even remember when I ordered that now, but it has lasted me probably a year so far. I'm very surprised at how long I've made that last. Get me a fluffy brush. Lay down a little bit more. Keeping this more rounded but lifted at the same time, which is why I've just placed a little bit more in that kind of top corner bit. Sorry about that, camera died. Then I'm going to take this brush, I'm going to take the darkest brown shade here, Wifey. I'll take this on this kind of small, still fluffy brush, but it's like a small packing fluffy brush, if that makes sense. And I'm going to take that, concentrate that, go on a very light hand because I don't want to overdo it. and take whatever's kind of left. Take a little bit more of that and just bring it in a little bit more. Okay. So part of me wants to use the shade Commitments, which is this beautiful rose gold shade, which I have used before. You can see the dent. There is no longer that little imprint in it, which was a handbag. But then I do want to use the shade Invite Only. What I will do, so I'll just swatch the two for you. Yeah, so that is Invite Only and that is Commitment, if you'll be able to see that. So, oh, actually no, maybe I will use Commitments. I'm going to use my finger because these shades do work best with your finger. It's very hard to do with nails. I'm going to take that Commitment shade again, just around the top section to try and help where obviously it's very hard to what I am going to do is take the shade Hitched next to Forever Yours, and I'm going to take that on a fluffier brush and I'm going to use that and just go around that first shade that I laid down just to help blend the edge. There we go. Okay, so next thing I need to do is liner. Where did I put that new one? I'm going to use my new Audi one because it's really good. I'm not going to do anything too complicated, she says. Okay, so that eye, obviously bar mascara and lashes is done. I'm going to go off, do the other eye. I will do my base. I'll come back and do my cream blush because I am going to use the Cute and Coral base for that. I might mix it with a bit of Winter Rose because obviously this is a more pink toned eye. But yeah, we'll come back and finish it off. Right, so I'm back. Foundation and concealer is on. So I'm going to go in with my base number 6. I'm going to try this very sparingly for my cream bronzer. I'm just going to put a bit on the back of my hand. Literally just going to put a tiny bit. I think I'm going to dot it on and then just use my beauty blender. So that is the shade. I'm not going to do my nose with my finger because that's just asking for trouble. Let's just go wipe. So yeah, I'm just going to use my sponge. Okay, I really like how that's blended in actually. That looks nice. I like that. Okay, let's just wipe. Next up, we've got Cute and Coral for my blusher. Do I mix that in? I might mix a little bit of the pink. Let's get this out. Oh, it's a very pretty colour. That is what that shade looks like. Do I mix it? Yeah, let's get a bit of... Take a bit of my Winter Rose, put a bit of that in with it. Yeah, that's nice. It's like a peachy pink now. Still peachy, but now more of like a pinky peach. So, again, I'll just dot that on. Looks pretty. Look a little bit more. I love that. That looks so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go off, finish everything else, and back for the final look. Okay, so makeup is done. I am gonna run off. I'm gonna go fix my hair and final touches and everything like that, but I just wanted you to have a look and see what it looks like. So eyes are done. I have got my, well, they're barely there, no, not barely there, back to mine. The lipstick I got on over my lip liner is barely there from Primark. My back to my lashes on. The colour I used on my lower lash line, I have some mascara on my lower lash line, is Forever Yours, and just blended out a little bit with the shade Hitched. Let's put a little bit of lower lash mascara on. That would be useful. Okay, right, now I've got lower lash mascara on, that looks a little bit better. So yeah, I'm going to go off and do my finishing touches, like my hair, because I have a very specific way of how I want this to look. But overall, I love everything. But yeah, I'll be back in a minute and you'll see how it all looks. Alright guys, I am back. This is, let me put my screen right way up. So this is my look. I have actually got my try and turn my camera or turn my head as much as I can. This is the hairpiece that I actually had in for my wedding. This isn't my veil, because I actually lent it to a friend for her wedding. This is actually one that I bought. I think I bought it for my wedding as like a trial one, but I didn't go with it, so I gave it to my girls to have in their dress up box. So sorry kids, I've nicked your veil. But yeah, I've got this. These are actually the earrings I wore for my wedding and all this lot, but I thought if I'm going to do like a bridal look, then why not go all out. Yeah, try and replicate my hair as best I can, but my hair has actually grown a lot since then, and every time I try and replicate this hair, it does not happen. So yeah, but as I say, I've got my hairpiece in and all that, like my comb thing, that's it. But yeah, what can I say? Love the palette. It's beautiful. The bases as bronzer and blush worked so well. I love it all. The brows I'm gonna have to work on. You've seen me do my brows 100 times and it never goes the way it's supposed to, but I couldn't even master soap brows with a bar of soap or with the got to be glued. I'm thinking it must be something to do with my brows, but if anyone has got any tips on how to perfect it and stuff, that'd be great. Do you fill in your brows beforehand? Do you fill it in after you've done? Let me know. Just get in the comments and let me know, please. So this is what this bit here had volume a second ago and it's already dropped. And yes, I did back comb it. This is what I'm saying. This is why I hate my hair. It's just so heavy. Stay. But yeah, I haven't done a look like this for so long and I love it. I feel very pretty. Gonna do it, might as well put on a pretty veil and there we go. Nice, pretty. It's more of a heavy glam bridal look, but especially, yeah, no, I like it. I still think it's very pretty, but I absolutely love all the stuff. I'm glad I got to play with the palette on myself and stuff like that. So yeah, all of it is a very good one. I would definitely use the coral and pink bases, especially mixed together. They look very nice mixed together. I do want to get the other pink, is it Pretty in Pink, I think, and the other peachy toned base as well, to use as blushes as well, because I think they look really pretty. But yeah, all in all, I'd say this was a qualified success. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think I look absolutely ridiculous sitting here with a veil on? No, I don't. I feel pretty. It feels very weird having this in my, I forgot how heavy this is. But I'm just glad I found it. I completely forgot I had it. I thought it was at my mum's house, but hey ho, I had it here. So yeah, I feel so pretty. This is how I should have done my makeup on my wedding day. Oh well, never mind. If you did like the video, which I really hope you did, then please do not forget to like, subscribe, smash the notification bell so you are notified of every upload, because YouTube is being a pain and not notifying people. And also check that you are subscribed, even if you think you are, because YouTube is unsubscribing people. I don't know, well, I don't think I personally had that problem, but I know friends of mine that have. So if you are subscribed or you think you are, just double check. But yeah, also socials are up here as always. Also they are linked below, so you don't actually have to go and search. You can just go in the description and click the link. Makes life easier. But yeah, I will link all of the stuff that I used in the description. Also, I can't actually link the actual budget box because it's sold out, but I can link all the individual products. The brow balm, it was on back order. I can't remember even the date it goes back on sale, or I think it might even have gone back on sale by the time this goes back up. But either way, I will link it below for you. But yeah, that is me done. I feel very pretty. I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.